Well, I think the first thing that we've realized is that the standards that we've been using have not been right. When we've been using page views, we've seen the quality of content diminish. We've seen editors and journalists having to make a choice between following metrics or following mission. And quite frankly, even by trying to generate as many page views as possible, we're not even necessarily serving an advertiser's real goals, which is to get their message in front of people, to be able to communicate their message to people. And so there's that understanding that the traditional metrics have been failing for us. And now I think we're in a fairly interesting period in which we're trying to work out, okay, what's next then? What is the new metric that we can use that actually does both meet advertiser goals and does align with the mission of publishers, which is to create great quality content. And so right now, obviously, we're seeing a bunch of different things being there, and we're being thrown out, and that's actually a quite healthy thing. We're testing a lot of different stuff. There are a few things I believe that are coming to the fore right now. Obviously, there's a huge body of people who believe that kind of social shares and so forth are key, and obviously that's an important part of the ecosystem. And then there's also a kind of growing movement led by kind of Chartbeat, by Upworthy, by Medium, and so forth, who believe that it's the amount of attention that a particular piece of content gets that is what matters and most closely relates to both advertiser and publisher goals. And so we'll see. I think my gut is that in the end you'll see attention being used in the same way that impressions are, as an implicit metric of behavior, and then social shares being used in the same way that click-through rates are as an explicit rate of behavior, and you'll see a combination of the two. But it's kind of a fun time, and hopefully as what we do matures, you'll start to see kind of common standards coming out and the beginning of real change in this industry.